What's up, YouTube? Here with another video. It's your boy, Will Motivation. And today we're talking about two things that are near and dear to my heart. And those things are one, real estate, and two, cars.
Motivation.
That's right.
Welcome to Will Motivation. Holla.
And before people start unsubscribing because they subscribe for the Lambo, let's go check on the Lambo. I haven't had it out in a minute, but I got the Hellcat out here, and we got the Lambo. Let's go do a cold start. How about that? You guys want to see a cold start? Trying to please everybody with these videos, you know, depending on why you signed up or why you subscribed. But there it is. Knowledge 2.0 is what we call the Lambo. So I'm gonna give you guys a cold start. So let's see. Let me give you guys. Nah, it's gonna be too loud, man. It's gonna be too loud. We'll do it right here in the inside. Okay. All right. Woo! All right, so I got low tire pressure. You know what? We'll warm it up in another day, but it looks like I got a low tire pressure. Let me take a peek at that. But, you know, we're gonna get the Lambo out a little bit more here shortly. So this tire, okay, we're good. I just gotta put a little air in it or reset it. I'm gonna take out these two cars and we're gonna line them up. And I want you guys in the comments to tell me which one you think is gonna be faster, all right? Because if you look at the quarter mile times, they're pretty much the same if the Hellcat has good tires off the launch. But we're talking about maybe a road race or even a drag race. I want you guys to say which one you think is faster in the comments, and then we're gonna actually make it happen. We're gonna race them. So a lot of you guys know that I am planning to buy a Ford Mustang GT500 2020 or 2019, not sure when it's coming out, which is why I bought the Hellcat that's in the garage to kind of hold me over. I sold my Mustang GT knowing I want to get the GT500, and I bought a Hellcat. I'm enjoying the heck out of that Hellcat. But let's talk about that new GT500. I think it's going to come out towards the second half of 2019. My bad, hold on. I think it's coming out the second half of 2019, but it's going to be a 2020 model. That's pretty much what we know. But there's actually some spy shots of what it looks like. And I want to get you guys' reaction, but I'm going to actually share my reaction and my thoughts on what I have seen in this, you know, this prototype that's running around of the GT500. And then after that, we'll jump into some real estate talk where I'm going to share with you guys Project Hellcat, which is the house that I rehabbed, and I'm going to rent it out, and it's going to pay for the Hellcat. All right, so like it's going to make probably about $1,000 a month, and the Hellcat payment is like $800 and something a month, and that house is actually paid off. I got it for a really good deal. Got it for $36,000. So it's going to be making a really good, you know, at least a good 20% return on investment every year. But anyway, we're going to talk about that property and what you have to do once you rehab a property and you want to rent it out, how you go about listing it for rent so that you can get a bunch of people that want to, fill out an application and rent out your property. So that's what we're going to talk about in the second half. But let's get into the GT500. Car and Driver, let's take a look at their website. They actually posted some pictures. So Car and Driver actually posted some pictures of the GT500 in the wild. And so this is it. We'll step through some of the pictures, get some reactions. Now, first of all, to me, my first reaction was when I saw this is it looks very much like the 2015 to 2017 Mustang GT with a little bit different front end. It has the light, like the projector lights from the 2015 to 2017, because in 2018 they changed the lights. And to be honest, I like these older style lights, and a lot of people are complaining because they said they should have used the newer style lights. But the newer lights, they don't look aggressive, man. They look real cheesy looking. I don't know what it is, but these lights to me look better. So I'm happy. I'm happy about that. But it's not that different from a regular Mustang. Is what I'm thinking, and not that that's a bad thing. But to me, I expected to see something a little bit more dramatic. But you can see there's some little skirts here that are different. This front end is different, the shape and everything. It looks more like a GT350. You got the Cobra emblem in there because it's going to be like a Shelby Cobra edition. But I expected to see like a wide body or something here in the back, or wide body around the front to differentiate it. But it does have a different hood. I think it's going to look good. Like I'm a little bit disappointed that doesn't look a little bit more unique than the 2015 through 2017 Mustang GT, but I think it's going to come out good. Now these wheels, I do think these are the actual wheels that are going to be standard on the GT500, and they are not my favorite. So there's a good look at the front end. There's like 20 pictures in here, so you can see the Cobra emblem there. But like I said, it doesn't look too different or radical. You can see the bulge. So this vehicle, this GT500, something I'm kind of excited about is it's going to have a supercharged engine. So the power is what they're saying. Like there's a clip on the internet that Venom kills demons. So basically, one of their marketing people came out on the internet talking about Venom kills demon. And so like Venom from the snake, the Shelby or whatever, is going to kill the Dodge Demon. And so they're basically saying that this car, in so many words, is probably going to be faster than a Dodge Demon. And to be honest, man, I wouldn't be surprised because it's going to have the other thing. Like if you're not following what's going on with the GT500, they're expecting it to have over 772 horsepower based on some Easter eggs that were in the dash when they showed the dash of the GT500, that kind of thing. So it's going to have well over 700 horsepower. We do know that much. I think when they release it, I think it's going to be close to 800 horsepower to the crank. So these are what the shots look like, man. They're not super, impressive as far as how different it is. Here's the rear end. You got a different splitter here on the back. You got different exhaust tips on the back than the GTs. These are the newer tail lights from like the 2018s. So it looks decent, you know what I'm saying? Like I think the Mustangs are a little bit understated, but they sound good. They're super good. They're super fun to drive. It's supposed to come only in an automatic, so for me that's good because I love the automatic in the Mustang. I've had a lot of manual cars, so a lot of people are like, yo, if I get a sports car, it's got to be a manual. But me personally, I like the automatics, in some of these newer cars, like in the Lambo, like the Hellcat. If I was going to get something that was going to be a manual, it would be something like a turbo 4-cylinder or something like that. But I've had lots of manual cars in the past, but I noticed one thing for me, and as I kind of go through these pictures, one thing for me about manuals is when I have a manual, I drive too fast. So it's not good for me to have a manual. So anyway, this is a GT500. I'm still going to get one. I'm going to try to be the first YouTuber to have one, but I'm not trying to get gouged by dealer markup. And the dealers that I've been talking to so far, they're trying to gouge people. They're talking about they don't even know how much they're going to go over sticker because they know the demand is going to be there. But I'm not trying to pay like something crazy over sticker. And that's the only thing I'm worried about with these GT500s is that the first ones that come out, the dealers are going to be trying to mark them up crazy. And to me, I'm just not going to pay a whole lot over sticker. If I do pay over stickers, it's going to be like maybe a few $1,000s, like 2-3 thousand, nothing more, nothing crazy more than that. But some of these dealers we're talking about, they're going to be selling theirs for like 20,000 over sticker, where the car is going to end up being over $100,000, and I'm not paying over $100,000 for no Ford Mustang. I don't care what edition it is. So, um, so I might have to. So I might not end up being the first one, is what I'm trying to say, because I'm not going to pay nothing crazy like that. But I'm getting one, and I'm gonna get one early on, as soon as I find one where I'm not getting ripped off too bad. Um, but there it is, GT500. I'm excited about it. I'm getting one, and stay tuned to the channel if you want to see it, because those of you, even before my channel actually started getting popular, when I got my Mustang Gallardo, there may be a few hundred people that were on my channel from before that, when I was like the first person in Ohio to get a 2015 Mustang GT and put it on YouTube. And I had some videos, they're like way back. So if you're a Mustang guy, you can check those videos out. But anyway, let's get on to the second half of this video, where I'm talking about how to list your rental property so you can get maximum dollar. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this first part. Now, for those of you that are real estate fans, we get on to the second part. Holla. Hey everybody. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to market your rental property. So first things first, you got to go to your property and you got to get some good pictures. So I actually already took my pictures. I actually used my smartphone, which is an iPhone X. So most smartphones nowadays can take pretty good pictures. So you'll want to take some good pictures of your property first. One hint or tip is, when you take your pictures, if you're going to use your smartphone, don't hold the phone straight up when you take the pictures. Turn it sideways, get the long view, and then take the pictures with the phone like this. All right, because if you take them up vertically, they're going to come out messed up when you put them onto when you put them online to advertise your property. So hold your phone horizontally. That's the word I was looking for, rather than vertically. All right. So I got my pictures on my phone. I downloaded the pictures to my computer. So if you look here, these are the pictures that I took. And you will want to get some exterior pictures. So I actually have some of those as well in a different directory. So I'll get that together. But anyway, the number one place that I have found to advertise your rental properties is Zillow. I used to use this website called rentals.com. So these are options. I'll run through the three major options for advertising your property. Sometimes if you have a hard to rent property for any reason, you might use all of these sites. But rentals.com, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. I'll log in. This is rentals.com. You basically can go in here and you can, put in your properties. So this is the last property that I had for rent. I advertised it on rentals.com, but I noticed that I wasn't getting as many people to apply for renting my property, and I wasn't getting that many inquiries. So I was a little bit confused, and so I started looking around, because I used to have this service where you list on rentals.com and then they share it on their network, but their network is a little bit smaller, right? now than it used to be. It used to be that when you posted on rentals.com, it also would post on Zillow.com and the Zillow network. But Zillow started doing their own thing, and now you can post directly to Zillow. So I was like, you know what? I'm not getting a whole lot of traction on rentals.com. Let me go to Zillow. So if you go to Zillow.com, they have a new place on their website where you can list your rental, and you just click on that. So I've already got an account. If you don't have an account, just go through the process to create an account by clicking Get Started. But I'm going to sign in because, like I said, I have an account. So yeah, this is the number one place to advertise your rental, in my opinion, currently. So let's go ahead and create a new listing. So you click on Add a Property. That's it. It's a house. So Zillow already has, they already actually have a lot of information on your property. So I'm going to, let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to fill out this information and then I'm going to activate it. So it's pretty simple. I'm going to ask $9.95 for my rental every month. But let me quickly show you, because a lot of you are going to ask, how do you price your rental? Let me show you real fast the best way to price your rental. Let's go to, what is this website called? Rentometer.com. Enter your address. There it is. So with this website, you can get the average rent for a house of your size in that neighborhood. It's the easiest way to do it. Shout out to my realtor, Rich, who put me onto this a long time ago. I think Rich put me onto this. But so I'm saying I want to charge $9.95, but they're going to show you where you're at. If you, for whatever price you put in here, they will show you, you know, where you're at with that pricing. So, max age, search radius, auto, building type, house. So it's pretty much as simple as this. So let me close this out. So this is pretty cool because it shows you the average rent for a 3-bedroom over there is $923, but I have a finished basement and I have it's rehab, so I know I'm going to charge more than the average. Now it is a smaller house, so I'm keeping that in mind, but that square footage that I have in the basement is actually going to help me. So anyway, $9.95 I think is good. I'm almost never right in the middle. I always want to be somewhere over here, and not normally I'm not all the way over here, you know, in the red. But the average rent over there is $923. The median is $900. And 80% of the houses are in my price range, so we're good. Now, if you look at this little map here, it shows you the rental properties that they have on record for the area where they're getting their information, and you can click on them and it'll show you the address and how much they're charging their rent. Okay, so the closest one to where I am is probably this one here. So we're good. We're good. We're good. So this is the tool you want to use to price your rentals, called Rentometer. All right, so $9.95 is good. I'm going to put 1 year lease duration. Security deposit is also $9.95. Date available, it's available immediately. It's a 3-bedroom. Let's see, lease terms, tenant responsible for gas, water, and electric. So you can put whatever lease terms you want to communicate at this point in here for potential renters when they find your ad. It has 2 bathrooms, one upstairs, one downstairs, and it's got more than 912 square feet now. So in the basement, there's probably an additional. There's at least. I'm going to include the area in the basement that has the carpet. So that space is probably 400 square feet. So we'll say 1312, something like that, right? Now, description. Here in the description, I usually will copy and paste. So you want to basically write a good description that will get people interested in your property. So in order to save time, I'll just copy and paste something from my website where I have sort of a description for the property already. Let me save this picture. All right. So here's my description for my website. I'll probably beef this up, but for the sake of time, I want to, go ahead and knock it out real fast. For you guys, but everybody likes stainless steel appliances, so I always list that. Everybody likes a finished basement. Right, so basically you want to put some of the highlights. It's got a deck. So basically put a good description. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that with you guys. And then, put your contact information here. Hiding my phone so it'll call like a 1-800 number or something to that effect. Amenities, so it's got, no garage, does have off-street parking. I typically will allow pets, but I'm very careful about looking over who's going to be renting out the house, because usually that'll tell you if they can take care of the pets or not, and if they're going to mess up your house. There is no laundry. Amenities, you can say, you can start listing stuff. So I'll say finished basement. All right, so the important part is the pictures. So you definitely want to, like I said, take some good pictures, and then you can upload those right into this website, right? So nice thing about Zillow is you can copy and paste all of them at once, which is what I just did. And then it'll start uploading them. So I don't think you really need a description for everything, but some of the pictures that look a little bit redundant, I will add a picture. I'll add a description. So for example, the bedrooms. So bedroom 1. Oops. Oops. Accidentally rotated the photo. It's nice that you can do that though. You know, if you take a picture at the wrong angle, you can rotate it. So this is bedroom 2. Bedroom 3. All right, so that's pretty much it. Activate listing. This is where you want to go. Currently, it's free to list on Zillow. However, I think in the future they are going to charge for you to list your property on Zillow. So get in while the getting is good. And then what I want to do is I want to list this. I really want to list this on these other sites. So let's see. This was for rent. We're good. All right, so we're good. It's on Trulia, it's on Hot Pads, and when it gets reviewed, it'll be on Zillow. So that's how you do it. Now, the other option, like I said, there's 3 major options. The other option will be to go to Craigslist. I get a lot of garbage on Craigslist, but some people swear by it. So I have an account on Craigslist for my business. Try to show it to you real quick. That's what Craigslist looks like. If you look at all of my postings, you know, so basically on Craigslist, you got it. It's a little bit clunky. It's a little bit old school, but I'll show you what my listing looks like. So on my last house, I went in, you know, basically it's the same type of thing. Go in and fill out all the information, add pictures, and list your place for rent on. But I'm not going based on how good Zillow is. I don't even use Craigslist anymore. I will if I don't get a whole lot of requests to view the property, then I will get on Craigslist and create a posting. But I get a lot of garbage on Craigslist. Also, there's a lot of scammers on Craigslist, so you got to be careful with that. But anyway, that is how you list the property. So I got some bonus content for you guys. So actually, a lot of people make comments on these jackets that I wear. They're these NASCAR jackets, and somebody made a comment that those jackets aren't cheap. So, you know, I got to make a lot of money to afford the jackets. But actually, let me give you the story on these jackets, because I love these jackets, right? I'm not really a NASCAR fan. I couldn't tell you, I know some drivers and stuff like that, but I couldn't tell you a whole bunch about NASCAR. But I actually bought about 2 or 3 of these jackets maybe 15 years ago. 10 to 15 years ago I bought these jackets. Maybe, man, somewhere like 15 years ago I bought these NASCAR jackets. I bought 3 of them and I'm gonna show them to you. Right, so this is the bonus content. So I bought this jacket right here. These jackets were actually they were at Wilson's, like Wilson's leather shop that's in a lot of the malls, and I bought one of them. It was pretty expensive, and then like I guess they were going to stop making them. So I realized that because I liked the jacket so much, I was like, let me buy a couple more of these because they were on sale. They were cheap too. I think the first one I bought was like $250, and then after that I got these on sale, and they were like $100 and something. So this jacket is old as hell, but it still looks brand new. Like, I don't know how the camera picks it up, but I wear this jacket all the time, you know, every winter, and it still looks like a new jacket. So I got that red one, I got this blue one. Now one of them is kind of messed up, and actually y'all were saying that y'all like this one. But look, it's got paint on it, you know what I mean? I kind of abused this jacket, and I feel bad about it, because if I hadn't have abused it, it would have been like new too. Like, cause other than the paint and stuff on it, it's really straight. So I messed up on that. I might even try to fix it, or, you know, get the paint off of it, because the paint is latex. But anyway, this is one of the first 3 jackets that I bought, right? So after I bought those 3 jackets, I'll tell you the story. I started looking on eBay here in the last couple of months, looking to see if I could buy some, because you can't buy them anymore. And I actually found some, and I got them for real cheap. So I got this one right here. I got my son one too. So I just got this one. I think this jacket was like $100 or something like that. I got it cleaned, but it's dope. And I got this. This is my favorite one now. This one right here is nasty. I'm gonna lay it out. This jacket right here is my favorite now. It looks good, man. That's it right there. That mug is tight. Look at that. So that's my favorite one. That jacket only cost me like 70 bucks. And I'm gonna be mad though, because y'all gonna go out and try to start buying them. And this is my other favorite one. I got this one for like less than $100 as well. But I gotta fix this one. The leather's kind of coming up. So anyway, this is your bonus content. Yo, this is Will Motivation. Just wanted to say thanks for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And also feel free to share this video with your friends and be a part of the movement. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Holla.